The story so far. SPIDER, the superpowered International Defensive Enforcement Resource, is an organization consisting of all the world's superheroes. Eve Halloran, codenamed All Hallows Eve, is a cadet who wields the holy power of the harvest fire. These are her adventures.
When I was a teenager, my parents thought that the music I listened to was too loud. Now that I'm an adult, I'm starting to find the younger generation's music to be a bit hard on my ears. Case in point, Sam Hain. That's right, the Sam Hain. You know her best as the queen of shock rock, but to me, she was the scaredy cat beatnik in high school. She was also the best friend I ever had. Sadly, when I moved to Montreal for college, our friendship started to fade. It was nothing malicious on either of our parts. We had no huge falling out or anything. Our paths just started to drift. I followed her success and meteoric rise to superstardom and, honestly, I was happy for her. I was also happy to have her by my side on this particular case. The boy in front of us was awestruck by the presence of his idol. The young proto-punk, if that term makes sense, wore his hair long and dressed in army surplus. His face was lined with worry and his eyes were red from crying. But seeing Sam there did him a world of good. It did me good too. "Okay, Harry," I said, "tell her what you told me." The boy swallowed and began his tale. "It's like this, my mom just got me an electric bass guitar for my birthday. I'd been practicing acoustic for some time and I'm starting to get real good. Anyway, I was jamming in my room when, without a word, Mom comes and unplugs the amp. I'm about to ask her why when her eyes turn totally white and she collapses, frothing at the mouth. I tried to help her, but she bit me. And in this other voice, she starts saying all these awful things to me." He broke down in tears in front of us. Upstairs, I could hear a satanic laugh coming from his mother's locked room. "What do you think it is?" Sam asked me. "Demonic possession," I replied. "I dunno, I can solve anything I can punch. But this is a little over my head. You were always the book-smart one between the two of us, what do you think?" "I'm no priest," she answered, "but I have an idea. Listen carefully." 20 minutes later, Sam and Harry stood in front of the locked door, each wielding their instrument of choice. I don't play anything, but Sam gave me a sheet with lyrics on it and told me to do my best. "You guys ready?" I asked. They both nodded. "All right then, it's harvest time." Sam's fingers worked wonders on her guitar while Harry followed along on bass. Once we got into the groove, I started singing. I'm sure I sounded awful and the tune wasn't really to my tastes. But the lyrics were words of love and that's what mattered. Ultimately, the devil is a coward. Oh, he thrives in the shadows, make no mistake. However, once you shine a spotlight on him, he gets scared and runs away. That's exactly what happened here. Midway through the song, he couldn't even make it to the end. Whatever demon had possessed Harry's mother screamed and I heard the door unlock. A willowy woman appeared in the doorway and the boy ran to her. "I love you, Mom," he said. "I love you too," she replied. Once introductions were made and autographs were signed, Sam and I bid the pair farewell. "Hey, Eve," my old friend said as we left the house, "wanna go for a cup of coffee?" I smiled. "Sure," I said, "I think we have a lot of catching up to do." Like I said, the devil is a coward. If you want to drown out his message, you just have to be louder than hell.
Through cobwebs thick and pumpkins bright, she guards our dreams each Halloween night. With every step she takes, she leaves a spark in every haunted heart and every part. Textured melodies in the autumn breeze, she calms our fears, puts us at ease. All Hallows Eve with her chilling grace, a smile that lights up every place.